And welcome to the Mod Squad, where we're just friends talking about anything pop culture and bandbox related. I am your host, Kevin. Joining me, as always, is Felix.
What's up?
Today we got a big show for you guys. Actually, we're gonna be talking about Halloween Kills, and Fandome was this past weekend, so we're gonna be talking a little bit about that.
DC, us talk about DC? Never.
Never, man. I mean, DC fanboy right here. But we're gonna start off talking a little Halloween Kills. Everybody knows I'm not really a horror guy, but I did see this movie. Felix, let me get your first impressions on this movie before I give mine.
Like I said, in the bandbox community, I liked it more than I thought I was. I was hearing, right now it holds like a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, but the audience score is like 71, 75, 73, somewhere in there. I'm in that 70, lower 70s. I liked it more than I thought I would. I heard stuff about it being, about social issues and all this other stuff. And to me, I didn't see that. I actually liked that they brought in the whole mob going after the one guy that escaped with Michael, because just as they said, he turned us into what he is, basically, the one guy says. And we're the monsters now, or something like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that part of it. I like that Lori was in the hospital the whole time, not because part 2 and all that, but because she's a 60-year-old lady that got stabbed in the stomach. What's she going to be doing all night? She's not going to be out in the street, hunting Michael Myers. She's going to be laid up in the hospital. So, that I like the realism there. The one thing that got me is the end. And then I heard that they reshot the ending, and I totally can tell. And spoilers, of course, through the whole movie, but when he kills Homegirl and the whole, where everyone, stabs him, they shoot him like 20 times and they beat him. And I understand, like Lori was saying at the end, how he transcends, he after every kill. I mean, I love all that little speech, but he is human though, and there's, to me, when he got up after all that, I was like, just in disbelief. That took me out of it. So did the line, "It's Halloween, everyone's entitled to one good scare." That was so forced in there because he says it in the first movie. So they're like, might as well, he has to say it again. He's a legacy character. This is what he says. And that was just too forced. Other than that, yeah, the freaking Dr. Loomis, Donald Pleasance lives, man. I'm going to flash a picture right here. But I saw this picture posted, and it was like, God damn, I thought they did CGI, but they actually got a guy that looked like him and just put like, facial hair and stuff on him. And I thought that was, I really love that part. Even you can even tell from the camera, not the camera angle, but the camera quality. You could tell they used some old cameras because there was like that grain of the color palette. It seemed like it literally, all this was, shot back in 78. Overall, I think I gave it a 4 in the BAM community. 1 through 5 stars. Every big movie, we put a poll up to see what you guys like. And I believe I gave it a 4. And a 4 for me is if I'm going to see the movie again. If I like it enough that I'm going to see it again, it'll always, not always get a 4, but it'll get a 4. And I just finished seeing it earlier because you said we were going to talk about it. You can also tell it was the middle movie. They didn't make a standalone movie like they did with the 2018 one. This one, you can tell that it was going to pass the torch to part 3, because all it was just either exposition, and that's another thing too. I that bothered me. Everything was, oh, Tommy Doyle, oh, Nurse Marion, oh, 40 years ago, 40. It's like, we know, you don't need to say Tommy Doyle every time. When I greet you and my sub dude, sub Kevin, or my hey Kevin Ray, but Kevin Ray says, and I just passed by Kevin Ray, and it's like, nah, you don't say everyone's last name, but it's like they wanted to, hey, oh, look, that's the guy from from the other movies and all that. And that was a little too much, the names. And then 40 years ago, 40 years ago, I think if you took a shot every time they said 40 years ago, you'd be drunk by the end of the movie. And we understand all that already. We're Halloween fans, and you're spoon feeding us like we've never seen any of the other ones. Mm-hmm. But and then the mob thing too. The one thing I did like about that is in part 4, I believe, that kind of happens. Haddonfield gets together in a little mob, and they go out and accidentally kill the wrong guy, and that kind of happened on this one too. And jumping around back to the beginning, I thought the kills, Halloween Kills says it. The kills in this movie, man, oh my God, I love the kills. Then what did you think about Little John and Big John? When they first showed them, I was like, what?
I was like,
and I'm gonna be honest with you, I liked them at the end.
The first thing I thought, dude, was like, look, it's Stuart from Mad TV. I kept expecting him to be like, oh, look what I can do.
My face just dropped. At the end, I was rooting for them. I was like, I didn't want Little John and Big John to die. At least one of them stay alive, something. And I thought they were pretty cool too. At first, I was like, what? And then as it went on, I was feeling them. But in a nutshell, I would still say solid 70% ish. About a 3.5, 4 stars.
You gave it a 4, so that's at 80%. Well, Felix is on a way up here on it. I am way down here. I honestly did not enjoy this movie. I thought this movie was a real bore. There was some good kills. I'm not gonna take that
Not
away.
One kill was like replicated at all through the whole
Correct.
movie.
I think my favorite sequence basically was when at close to the very beginning, when Michael walks out of the house with the fire behind him and he just kills all the firefighters. But the reason I don't like this movie at all is there is absolutely zero progression for this franchise. Zero. You found out Michael was alive at the end of the last movie, and this movie, you already know he's alive, and he goes nowhere. He goes absolutely nowhere. He
goes home?
Yeah, he goes home in the same town. There's no progression. The only progression is a few of the main characters died. That's about it. I do want to give props to Jamie Lee Curtis for playing Laurie Strode in 6 different decades now. I believe that's amazing that anyone can carry on a character that long and carry a franchise. This movie, to me, was a bit, like I said, just a bit of a draw. It wasn't scary at all. Even some of the jump scares were kind of lame to me. I did not.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from in that, where it felt like a stepping stone to the next movie. Yeah, and it totally did.
Yeah, there was no progression. This felt like a movie you could watch the last movie, which I don't even remember the last movie. What was the last movie?
Halloween.
It was Halloween. Okay. I feel like you could just watch Halloween, skip this one, and whatever next movie comes after this. You don't need to watch this movie. There's absolutely no progression at all. The only thing Michael did was go from Laurie Strode's house to his house. That was it. He walked a straight line, as a matter of fact. He didn't seek
they say that in the movie.
Yeah, he didn't seek anybody out. He didn't go after anybody.
And that's another thing I like, though. They finally tell Lori, and not like that, but they're like, it's not about you. He doesn't want you. And I like that. That was realistic too, because the doctor's the one that had the crazy fascination, was trying to get him to go back with Lori and all that. But he didn't care. He just wanted to go home. And
if I was to
that's another thing I like.
If I was to give this movie a rating on my own, in the 5 stars range, I would give this one and a half, maybe two, because it's shot really well. But and there are a couple good kills, but other than that, no progression. I just, it was kind of a bore to me. There was a lot of exposition. Just didn't it didn't do anything for me at all. But again, I am not a horror guy, so take that with what you will. Moving on, we're going to talk about DC fandom, but before we do, there is a lot of stuff circulating now with the way the comics is moving in to Superman. Superman has dropped the truth, justice, and the American way, and will now be truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. I completely love this. This was what was needed, because drop the American way. Superman is a global icon. He protects the whole world, the whole universe, as a matter of fact, in a lot of instances, and he is a global icon. And let's face it, sometimes the American way is not the best way.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying
truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. It inspires. It is what his symbol means. It is hope. His symbol is hope. His slogan is now about hope. That is what Superman is. Also, his son, Jonathan Kent. In an upcoming issue, we're going to find out Jonathan Kent is bisexual. There is a lot of uproar about it. Superman shouldn't be this. I shouldn't have to, see this. I mean, come on. This is 2021. I hope that when some kid who is scared to come out of their closet and reads this and sees that Jonathan Kent, who is now the Superman, the Superman of today, Clark Kent is off at War World. Jonathan Kent is the Superman of Earth right now, and he's bisexual. I hope this inspires someone to have the courage to come out and be like, you know what, Jonathan Kent, Superman is bisexual. I can come out and be who I am. Be who you are, people. You do not have to be afraid of what anyone thinks. It is okay to be happy. I fully agree and believe that everyone should be who they are. You don't have to put on a mask. You don't have to hide. You don't have to be in a closet. You can come out and be who you are. It is okay to be happy. Sorry, I went on.
Get your mic, throw it on the floor. Episode's over. Episode's over, dude.
Sorry, I just went on a little rant there. DC fandom. Let's talk a little bit about DC fandom.
Dude, I cannot let that all go and not say anything, dude. I 110%, 20%, 150%. I'm 300% agree with everything you just said, man. And it's not like you're a Superman guy or anything, but
I am a Superman guy, but I also believe it. You know what? If Iron Man was to come out and say that he's bisexual, I would think the exact same thing. It's not about characters at this point. It's about people, and people need to understand that it's okay to be happy. Be who you are.
Agreed.
DC fandom, man. Let's talk a little bit about the Flash movie. We didn't get a full trailer. We got like a little sneak peek because
teaser.
They're still in production. But we got some cool moments. We got some cool moments in it, man.
It looks like there's going to be several Barry Allens, and what he's going to be playing dual roles. Ezra Miller, he's jumping around the different worlds, the different multiverses. You see at the end where he seems 98 Batman, and you can see, it's him because of the car's got the sheet over it.
Oh yeah.
And homeboy just rips out the sheet.
And you don't see it, but you get the oh my god type
see
deal.
I like the fact that they kept it. It's about Flash. This is about Flash. It's his story. He goes back. It's a Flashpoint story where he brings the mom back or the mom never died and this and that.
We do get our first look at Supergirl though.
Supergirl. I noticed that too. She was standing right there. Yep. And again, not too much from her. She's just like standing in the background there, but it was more of a Barry Allen Flash type little teaser thing. But yeah, I noticed that too. And I was gonna say the Batman, but the Batman and this, they're neck and neck on what I'm looking forward to.
On your holy shit, I can't wait meter.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I am too. There's not a whole lot to talk about the Flash because they didn't really. We basically told you what they showed. But the Batman, we got a little glimpse of the Batman, and oh my God, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. You do not,
dude. I see everybody tripping on that, and I'm like, we knew this 2 years ago.
Yeah, we knew it, but he's I mean, like, if I didn't know it was Colin Farrell, and I looked at it, I'm like, who's this dude? Because he does not look like Colin Farrell.
I think they did that, and I think it's what were we talking about? I don't know who I was talking with, but about the Midnight Mass, how it's easier to make young people look older with makeup, because if you do flashbacks, it's easier to make them look younger than older people making them look younger with CGI. So I think with him, they're going to do that because he's got a show coming on HBO Max about the Penguin. So I think he's going to look more like Colin Farrell in his younger days. And that's the reason why they did the whole makeup thing, made him look that older.
It looks really cool. There was some really cool moments. We got to see a little bit more of the Batmobile in action.
Catwoman.
Yeah, I got to see. Was it Catwoman or was that Talia? I think that was Talia. Just from the accent, I think that was Talia. Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
No, I know who Talia al Ghul is, but she's Catgirl.
Are you sure?
We're talking about Zoe Kravitz, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Was she?
She's Catwoman.
That's Catwoman? Okay.
Yeah, dude. The other trailer, she's got the little.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right.
I know I'm right.
My bad. It threw me because of the accent, I think. Because the accent she used kind of had a Middle Eastern type feel to it. So I think the accent threw me off to where I thought it may be Italian.
But I like the scene where it shows them on top of the roof, and it's got like all of Gotham behind them. That shot alone. I'll be honest with you, though. I like the other trailer better, the one we got last year. But the money shot on this one, where the Joker, the Penguin's all, I got you, I got you, and then.
Yeah, the Batmobile comes through the flames and smoke, and he's like, "Oh,
and that's the shit look."
Yeah,
and then hit the car's backwards, and then he just you see his POV, and it's like that part, dude. I'll be honest with you, that one gave me chills. But again, I feel that the other trailer was a lot better.
Well, you did mention HBO Max, and we also got a trailer for another series coming up. That is Peacemaker with John Cena. Dude, I laughed my ass off throughout this whole damn trailer. It looks freaking it looks like it's gonna be amazingly funny.
You could tell James Gunn went from one script to the series, because that tone, it doesn't skip a beat, man. It's right there.
And I like how they have Suicide Squad movie at the end where they knocked out Amanda Waller. Now they're running it. So
Yeah.
I like that aspect. So the movie actually really plays into the TV show from HBO Max. So I'm excited about that. Where he's just, I know he danced around in his underwear in the movie, but now he's doing it in the TV show. I get a feeling we're going to see a lot of naked John Cena.
Tidy whities,
Yeah,
man.
we're going to see a lot of naked John Cena in Peacemaker. So all you ladies, you can look forward to that. Also,
you know you're gonna be all giddy watching that, dude.
well, I'm a wrestling fan too, so I like John Cena from wrestling. So
Of
when,
course,
yeah,
of course.
yeah. So it looks funny. It looks like it's going to be well written, at least from what I've seen from the trailer. Trailers do show the best scenes, so we shall see. But from what I've seen, it has got me excited. I'll say that. I'll say that.
Then we got what else? What else did they show us? They showed us some behind the scenes Aquaman, Shazam, and
Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Black
Yeah,
Adam, dude. Just like the very first scene where Black Adam is introduced. We got it like a little snippet because I think they just started this movie. So
they just finished it.
oh, they
Actually,
just finished. So that's what it was.
yeah,
They're
they're
in
doing
post
post production.
Okay. So you got to see the first little bit where The Rock shows himself as Black Adam. I don't know what I feel about this. I know it's The Rock. I know it's Black Adam, but they didn't. I don't know if they showed me enough yet to really get
Your excitement up there.
Yeah, not as much as some of the others, but it does look cool. The Rock in the Black Adam costume looks amazing. He said he was born to be Black Adam, and I kind of believe it.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one too. He's been wanting to do this movie for 8 years or 8+ years, and he finally brought it to fruition.
Awesome. So, speaking of Black Adam, in that same family, we did get a little bit of Shazam.
Shazam, yeah.
The new costumes for Shazam look really good. They got like a little upgraded costuming. I don't think they really showed a whole lot either. It looks amazing. I keep saying it looks amazing. I'm a DC fanboy and I'm freaking out about it. But
I can't blame you, dude.
Yeah, from what we saw, Shazam, the first movie, I thought was really good. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit better, in my opinion. We got the same. I think all the same grown-up kids are there as well.
Except the girl, though, the girl that she plays both roles now. Instead of just playing the oldest sister, now she plays the Shazam.
Shazam, okay, that's fine. Is it Mary?
I forget her name.
Mary Marvel. Mary Marvel, I think it is. That I think it could be because I think she was like the oldest of them all, Mary Marvel. So that looks cool. And then Aquaman. I didn't see the Aquaman one, man. I got to go through and look.
You got to watch that, dude. James Wan, dude. I'm more of a James Wan fan than anything. He created, the Saw universe, the Insidious universe, the Conjuring universe. He's more grounded in horror, which I love the fact in the first Aquaman where they go into the deep. Mm-hmm. And it's those funky, crazy fish looking things and all that. And then the visual of them going down and
if I'm not mistaken, awesome, if I'm not mistaken, that's a lot of what this movie is going to be about, is more about just exploring the deep. I think I remember hearing something about that. I haven't seen it, but I think that's what I remember hearing.
It's going to be more about new spots in the ocean, but it's also going to be about the environment and everything we're doing. It's going to have a little bit of tone of that, which is, it's an awesome movie if they do it right. Mm-hmm. I'm here for it.
Hey, I do not mind a movie that gives a positive message if it's done right. So there you go.
Speaking of everything, dude, the top 5 DC shows or movies coming up. What's your top 5?
Oh man, okay. I'm gonna have to go with. Oh man, put me on the spot here. I'm gonna have to say the Batman. I'm gonna have to say the Batman. Oh man, the Flash, Peacemaker. Oh, Black Adam and Shazam.
For me,
flip those two, Shazam, Black Adam.
For me, it's probably about the same. Batman, Flash. Then I would have to go with Aquaman, Black Adam, then Peacemaker.
Okay, I got you. Well, guys, we went through a little bit of DC Fandom. We went through Halloween Kills, and I got on a little Superman soapbox. That does it for this episode of the Mod Squad. So for Felix, I am Kevin saying keep on bamming, bammers.
See ya.
Mod Squad in the house right here. Nothing but love for you guys.